Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So what I'm doing today is something a little different. I'm just kind of bringing you guys along with me to make dinner. Excuse Tank in the background. This will kind of be like a vlog style. I've been sick for the last 2 days. I can't taste or smell anything, you guys, so this shall be fun. So I'm just gonna make a quick dinner. My kitchen, I got dishes, I gotta clean it up. So I figured I would just do a different style of cleaning and cooking and kind of just bring you guys along. So I'm going to be making some butterfly shrimp, some broccoli, and I'm debating on maybe like brown rice or something else. Haven't decided yet. But we're gonna be making the butterfly, I cannot say butterfly, the butterfly shrimp in the air fryer, and then making my broccoli and probably rice most likely. So I'm gonna bring you guys along. I figured this would be a fun little video to kind of do with you guys, give you guys some cooking motivation and cleaning motivation, and kind of just like a realistic quick dinner night when I don't feel good type of thing. So if you guys are tuning in for the first time, please make sure you subscribe and join the family. I would love to have you be a part of the team. So let's begin, you guys. Really, Tank? Really? So you guys, this is what my kitchen is looking like right now. I normally don't even like to cook in a dirty kitchen, but I don't feel good. You guys probably can hear it in my voice. I'm literally, I can't breathe out of my nose. So, and I can't taste or smell anything. So this is just gonna be some real life up in here. So this is what the kitchen's looking like. Leftover lunch still that I'm probably gonna toss. No one's gonna eat it. I tried to eat it earlier, but I literally couldn't taste any of the pizza. So this is the butterfly shrimp that I'm going to be making tonight. You guys, this stuff is so good. If you want good shrimp for a good dinner, this is a family size. I think it's like $9.96, and there's a ton in here. I literally probably get like 3 different meals out of this. So I'm going to use the rest that's in here to make this. Lakin is a huge fish and shrimp eater. Yay! I can't get the other ones to eat it. So I'll probably make them some nuggets and they'll eat. I'm probably gonna make mashed potatoes because the kids love mashed potatoes, and maybe some broccoli. But Lakin will eat shrimp for sure. Tank and Smear, they won't even touch it. But this is so good, you guys. So we're gonna just dive right into dinner. We'll clean up afterwards. Yeah, we'll clean up afterwards. I don't even feel like doing all that. So I'm gonna take my broccoli out of the freezer. My freezer is a mess. It is so not organized. So I'm gonna get my broccoli out. I just buy it like this. Occasionally I buy it fresh, but I haven't for a long time. I'm gonna prop you guys up somewhere. There we go. Oh, my headband. Like I said, I don't feel good, you guys, at all. I just kind of got ready to kind of make myself feel better because I literally was feeling like a ghost. My nose, I don't know if you can like tell if it's even starting to happen, but it's starting to get so dry and chafed because I've been blowing my nose for the last 2 days. Even my lip, my top lip is like numb. Yeah, and at least my lashes look good. Okay, let's start dinner. So before I even start like cleaning up, I'm just gonna throw my shrimp into my air fryer. Oh, I rave about my air fryer all the time to you guys because you guys legit need to get one. So this is about how much I got left. Like I said, I get about 3 different ones out of this. I can probably fit all of this in here, which I can. Oh, I hate the crumbs. So I just pour it into my air fryer. And it already has like coating once spreaded. So I don't spray any oil or anything like this. Tank! Every time, you guys, I swear he comes down here and he purposely does that. But I don't spray any like cooking spray or anything on here because it's gonna kind of grease itself, and I noticed when I did that it made it soggy and it doesn't get as crispy. But this is what it looks like. So good. So I'm just gonna pop that in there, and I usually just leave it on the 370, and I put it on the shrimp and it cooks for 15 minutes, and it's usually done in that 15 minutes.
I could really use a change of scenery. Yeah. Everybody smoking all the greenery. Yeah. Close the match 'cause they were handed down to me. But I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go. say it with your chest now. I'm young, I'm free, can't nobody take me here and now. It's my time.
So when it's about like halfway through, I think it's been in for like 6 minutes, I just take it out and I shake it up. If you guys don't have an air fryer, you can definitely make these in the oven too, or you can deep fry them. But of course, since we're trying to eat healthier, I'm not going to deep fry them. I put them in the air fryer. You guys definitely need to invest in one. So I shake it up so it can kind of get flipped over, so that way it kind of crisps and cooks evenly, and then I just pop it back in for the rest of the time. Now while that's finishing up, I'm going to go ahead and start on my rice and my broccoli. So I need to invest in another like pan. I don't want to dirty all these dishes, but it is what it is. So for my rice, I'm just gonna put some water. So I'm just gonna use this kind, you guys. I love this. So they have it in white, brown, I want to say jasmine, I'm not 100% sure, but I usually buy it in white. We've been buying it in the brown rice. So I really like it this way because you just leave it in the bag and you cook it for 10 minutes and then you just pour it, add some butter or however you prefer, and it turns out perfect. So this is how I'm doing my rice. I'm just going to take one out and put it in the bag. I don't measure the water, I just put it in there. As long as it like covers it. While my broccoli and rice is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the dishes. I probably will get about halfway through, so that way after I'm done cooking and eating, I only have half the dishes left to do along with the pots and pans that I used. So I think my rice is done. It is nice and boiled. Kind of just like try to squish it because we don't want hard rice. Probably gonna let it cook for like another minute or two. So my broccoli's doing. I know you guys could steam it in the bag, but I just prefer to do it this way because I'm gonna add butter and all that anyways. So I just do it this way. I don't always do it this way, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times I will just do it in the bag if I'm not trying to be extra, but this is how I prefer to make my broccoli. Yummy, yummy. So that's almost done. I got my dishes in the sink. I'm gonna start washing the dishes. This rice is pretty much done, and then I'll add in a little butter to my rice.
Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more. Girl, I think I'm losing my mind. Try to go to work, but I lost track of time. 'Cause everyone keep looking like you. I can't take no more. I miss your touch from your hands and your body. It hurts so much to think of you as someone else. Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. from your hands and your body. It hurts so much.
Shrimp is done, you guys. Ooh, looks delish. So I'm gonna take the shrimp out and I'm gonna pop the boys' chicken nuggets in there. And I did make some mashed potatoes. I'm gonna set this over here. I washed out the pan after I made the rice and I whipped up some mashed potatoes for the boys. My broccoli is done, looking delish. Here's a closer look to the shrimp. Look how good does that look. I'm telling you guys, this shrimp is bomb.com if you don't want to make your own. And I'm super picky about, like, I guess, like pre-made food. This is really good. I also raved about the tilapia in my last video. Now I'm raving about this shrimp. It is so good.
It hurts so much to think of you as someone else. Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you. I don't want anyone but you. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. Your love, 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 put your love on me. Your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me.
Don't know why there's hangers on my table, but get up there and eat, Tank. And yes, that's your food. Pretty sure I think Samir went to sleep at 6 o'clock and I called him downstairs, he didn't come, so I'm pretty sure he went to sleep. So this is lazy weekday dinner.
Apple.
You got your nuggets, you got your broccoli and shrimp and potatoes.
Yes.
And I decided I wanted mashed potatoes because I can't taste anything, so it is what it is. Is it good?
Hi.
Say hey.
Hey.
Say hi.
Hey.
Was it good?
Mm-hmm.
Yum. What you got, Lake? What you got to eat? You're being shy?
Please? No.
So tell them what you're eating. Shrimp and what else?
Potatoes and broccoli.
Yum. And you got your sweet tea. You got some orange juice. And I got my sweet tea too, you guys, even though I really can't taste it. It's like my taste buds are like telling me like it has a tea taste. It's probably because I know it's tea, but I can't really taste it. I can like taste my food a little bit. Still good.
I put it. Mommy, this is what is with
Eat your food. Every night dinner.
It's easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirt.
Who else misses the fall? I guess I'm trying to bring on all the fall vibes and maybe bring some cool weather. I am not a summer girl, you guys. Don't come for me. I just do not like the summer. I've never been a fan of it. I remember growing up, I would literally like stay in the house until 4 o'clock because I just could not stand the heat. So I'm using my apple cider Mrs. Meyer's spray. This is probably one of my favorite scents by Mrs. Meyer's. It smells so good, and it's giving me all of the fall vibes.
Really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman. It's trouble in your mind how I spend my time, but it's a 24-hour streak. Wasting all your thoughts just to criticize, but there are plenty more ways to think. I'm not pretending I'm more like this.
Okay, the dining room is all nice and clean. I didn't mop in there, you guys, because I just mopped the floor yesterday, so I literally just swept up the floor. We really weren't in there today since, like I said, I'm not feeling good. These kids, you guys, these kids. But since I'm not feeling good, we pretty much were like upstairs. We literally only were downstairs for like lunch and they didn't really make a mess. So all I needed to do was just clean up from dinner and sweep. I'm like sweating bullets. Like I'm so hot right now. I don't know if I look like I don't feel good. I'm kind of, I think like the congestion and just like sweeping and all of that and sweating, I think it's just making me kind of not feel any better than I already feel. So I'm gonna quickly try to hurry up and finish these dishes. I got all the cups done. The sink did drain out, so I'm just gonna wash up the pans that I cooked with and the rest of the bowls and the rest of the dishes, so then I can, oh my gosh, so I can get everything put away, wipe the counters down, and sweep them out.
Trying to get away from this life I'm living. Same old things every day. Wanna change this feeling. Wasting no more time. Don't care about what you're saying. Try to keep me down. No time for all your playing. Yeah, even if you doubt me now, you should know I don't care about the things you say.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I want no more, no more, no more, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life, yeah. I don't even know what to do right now, right now, right now, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life, yeah. I don't wanna try again, try again, try again, try again.
The dishes are all done, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and dry the dishes. This is literally my hands down favorite kitchen towel. These are by Grove Collaborative. I have 2 of these. They're nice and thick. They dry my dishes so good. You know, like other dish towels, as soon as you like go ahead and try to dry your dishes, they're soaked. These are really thick, so that doesn't happen. They're my favorite, and I think it was like 10 bucks for a pack of 2. I've literally had these for almost 2 years. They've been washed a gazillion times and they still are in great condition. So I'm gonna dry my dishes, put all my dishes away. Then I'm in the home stretch of the kitchen. Why does it take like an hour just to clean the kitchen? Real life, an hour.
New life, yeah. I don't even know what to do right now, right now, right now, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life.
One of my key things that I make sure I do every time I wash the dishes is hand dry my dishes. Now, since I don't have a dishwasher and they're not being hidden by a dishwasher, I realized that if I don't just dry my dishes right away, I'm more likely to leave them sitting out on the counter. And as you guys can tell, I don't have a ton of counter space. So I make it a habit to always dry the dishes and get them put away. When I do wash my dishes, if you notice, I always start with the cups. I do that for a reason, since they typically take a little bit longer to dry. I wash those first and then I place them upside down. So by the time I'm done washing the rest of the dishes, those are pretty much half dry. So then they won't leave that odor. That's another reason why I use a little drop of bleach in my dishes too, because it's gonna kill any of that like odor from like spoiled milk. You guys know, especially having little kids, cups can get pretty stinky. And I've been doing this for my whole life, you guys, and I have not died from bleach in my dishes. So I know there's some people that are like so against it, but a drop of bleach never killed nobody.
I don't wanna try again, try again. I don't wanna try again, try again, try again, try again. I don't wanna try again, try again. Spinning like a broken record. For a player, you don't know that many major chords. We hang out and then you get bored, and you leave me here like I'm your landlord. You come back and say I'm sorry, boo, and I know you never mean it, gets you in though. Did you call me 'cause you had to? 'Cause you know I'd throw your suitcase out the window. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine. Don't need no therapy.
I'm lazy, you guys, and I'm vacuuming. You guys know how I feel about vacuuming the floors, but it's 7:30 and I'm ready to be just done.
So you're burning with desire. You sure know how to set a girl on fire. I'm not calling you a liar. Honestly, I'm just so tired. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine. Don't need no therapist, there's nothing like wine. Yeah. There's nothing like wine. Oh yeah. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine.
And you guys, my kitchen is all clean 1 hour later. It legit takes me 1 hour, you guys, to clean my kitchen, but it's clean. It feels good. Nothing beats going to bed with a clean kitchen. So my kitchen is all clean. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing else. Clean my dining room, clean my kitchen. The upstairs, I'm sure the boys destroy their room in the process of me downstairs cleaning, because that's just how it works out. So my cleaning's done for the night, because the rest of the house actually is in good condition until tomorrow. So now that I got my kitchen all clean, I'm going to show you guys this book that I ordered on Amazon that I heard a lot of people raving about, that I'm actually getting ready to start. I think that's what I'm going to spend the rest of my evening doing, is kind of just chilling in bed. I might take some medicine because I'm starting to get like really dry, and then the fact that my whole nose and lip is like chapped. But I'm going to show you guys that book. So this is the book that I got on Amazon, you guys. It's by Michael Todd. It's called Relationship Goals. I heard so many people rave about this book. So it's pretty much about how to win at dating, marriage, and sex. And not even just like dating and marriage, just relationships in general. I read like the first couple pages and I could already tell that I was gonna be like neck deep into it. I love to read. I don't read as often as I would like to anymore, ever since I became a mom, and I felt like paper books, my kids destroy them. But I really feel like that's a way for me to kind of have something for myself, and it helps me find myself again, is to start reading. So my goal is to start getting back into reading books, whether it's like a book a month, hopefully more than that, because I'm a fast reader, especially if it's something that I really like. I will literally read it like in an hour. This is not a lot of pages. It's like 780 something pages, so no doubt I can probably finish this in an hour. But I heard really good things about that, about this book particularly, so I figured I'd get my feet back in the water of reading books, and I would start with this, because I feel like we always can have improvements to kind of work on ourselves and help our overall relationships with everybody. So that's what I'm gonna do. And that sums up the cleaning portion. So now we're gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna see if Samir's awake, because it is 7:30, and yeah, if he doesn't get up now, he's gonna be up all night. And he is still asleep. Samir. Samir. He got my body shiver on him. Aw. Sweet baby. So you guys, it is almost 8 o'clock at this point. Before I close this video off, I figured I would kind of chat with you guys a little bit and kind of get like your thoughts about like the whole school thing. Like, what do you guys think you're gonna do this fall, especially like with this pandemic going on? Are the schools reopening where you guys are at? I know here they Tink, stop. They said that they want to, but the governor kind of has it set up by like the district and the schools and the towns and all that. They gotta kind of figure out what works best for them by following the guidelines. All kids will be required to wear a mask, 6 feet apart. So far, like, take, go, get out, get out. Okay, be quiet then.
Hey.
No, no, hey. You guys, every time. I know he does it on purpose. But anyways, they said they would. Okay, stop. They said that they would have to be 6 feet apart, wear a mask all day. Like, no. Last I knew, they were talking about not going outside. Huh? Are you awake? Hey, cutie patootie. You awake? Welcome back to the world.
No.
Well, I'm attempting to chat with you guys, but so far Lakin's school, I don't think that they think it's something that's realistic, because you guys, they literally had like 20 to 23 kids per class. So there's no way realistically, they flat out said there's no way realistically like every Lakin. Gosh, there's no way realistically that every single child can go to school, because there's just no way. I know like a couple towns over, they released something in their school district that they were going 2 days a week, and they were like splitting up where kids are only going 2 days a week. I don't know. I'm like really on the fence about the whole thing. I talked to Lakin about it. Lakin's going into 1st grade, you guys. He knows what's going on. He kind of, for the most part, comprehends, and he gets it. Like, we just started taking them out and letting them do stuff probably in the last few weeks. Before that, I never let them go anywhere once this all started. But we never let them go anywhere because just, you know, I didn't want to risk it. But Lakin will be 7. He gets it. And I had that conversation with him. You know, I feel like he's at the age where he can start kind of making choices and kind of, you know, voice his opinion on things. And he was just like, Mom, are the stores still sick? Because in his mind, he thinks that the stores are sick and that's why we can't go to the store. That's why we can't do anything. And, you know, I explained to him, yes, there's still sickness going around, and if you go back to school, you're gonna have to wear a mask. Well, he's not really thrilled about it, and I can say, you guys, taking him out, I'm constantly yelling at him to put the mask back on his face. Like, he's always pulling it down. So, I mean, I feel like that's what it's gonna be. So, his school though, I think they're like really leaning towards e-learning. E-learning was a nightmare, you guys. I work full-time. E-learning was like at 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 or 9:30. When I'm at work, it was very hard for Khalif. That's just not his thing. I mean, he tried, but it's just not his thing with the other kids and trying to keep Lakin in a quiet place. He struggled, and Lakin was starting to struggle, and like, as a mom, seeing your kids struggle, that we don't want our kids to struggle. So I just know that if he does e-learning, I feel like I'm setting him up to fail. So I've strongly been considering homeschooling. And you're probably thinking like, how are you going to homeschool? You work full-time. Look, I will make it work because I will come home, and if all of my evenings are spent homeschooling my child and making sure that he's learning and, you know, growing and not failing, I will put in that extra work because I'm his mother. You know, I want him to succeed. And then, you know, I've shared about OutSchool. You know, I've partnered with them about a month ago, and I shared where he did like a summer class with them, and he really enjoyed it. And that's another option. And there's so many things, so many resources out there for you to homeschool. And I know it's not for everybody, and I get that, and I might be setting myself up to go crazy, but I mean, if it's just a temporary thing, I'll make it work. I feel like as a mom, we're in so many of those situations every day where we're kind of just like don't know what the hell we're doing, and we're just going with it. So I feel like I'm just torn, you guys. I'm really torn. But at the end of the day, I want what's best for Lakin. Really, Samir? And if I know that he's gonna not do well, or if I'm more worried about him going to school and like the safety and the risk of him getting sick or bringing it home to us and Samir, which you guys know we've had a lot of issues with Samir, and Samir gets sick so easily, and then the seizures, like if he gets sick, he'll most likely have seizures, so it's just scary, and I just don't want to risk it. But I don't know, I haven't 100% decided. I mean, and like I said, his school hasn't officially released. I mean, they're doing online registration right now, but last they said they legit were pretty much, I don't think that they believe that it's a good option or it's a good idea for them to go back to school. They just don't think that it's something that's doable right now. And I know e-learning is not something that's doable for our family and our life. I feel like if I was home, he would do so much better because I can set him up, I can help him, and you know, some things just aren't people's thing, and e-learning's not Khalif's thing. If I have to homeschool Lakin and dedicate my evenings to making sure he succeeds, that's what I'll do because I'm his mom, and it's not about me, it's about my child and setting him up to succeed. So I don't know, I just kind of want to chat about that a little bit. Give me your guys' thoughts, you know. Let me know if you guys are kind of torn. What's the plans for school for the fall? Are you guys terrified? Are you ready for them to go back? I mean, like I said, no judging. I mean, everybody's different. We all feel differently. We know what's best for ourselves and our family, and just because it works for someone else's family doesn't mean it's going to work for yours. So just remember that when you're making any decision, especially when it comes to your child, it's not about what everybody else thinks. It's what's best for your child and your family. So I'm going to end that here, you guys. You say bye, baby. You say bye. Why are you so cute? So I'm going to end that here. I'm going to read my book. This headband's giving me a headache. I'm gonna probably go take me some Sudafed. Yes, and FYI, just a little update. Hopefully by the time whenever I decide to post this video, yes, I am sick. I started getting sick on Monday. Congested, runny nose. I lost my taste and smell. I know you guys are probably like, COVID. Yes, I'm not at work right now. I've had the last few days off because of it. I did get tested. I'm waiting on my results. I already have been tested before for work. Because we did have an employee that did test positive. So a week ago we all got tested. It was negative, but it took like almost a week. So I actually went and got tested this morning again, because it's just required, since I mean I obviously do have symptoms. It could just be a cold, it could be a sinus infection, which I'm hoping it is. I mean, right now I probably feel the best. The first 2 days I kind of felt like shit. Ain't gonna lie, I just still can't taste or smell anything, but fingers crossed, prayers that it's negative, because yeah, Samir, and I was around my mom, and yeah, it's just scary. So, but I'm gonna end this here, you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy and getting through it, and just remembering that you're strong, you got this, and we will all get through this. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this random crazy type of video. I just wanted to get a little bit more personal and more like we're in here chatting and hanging out together. So if you guys liked this, make sure you let me know. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until next time, you want to say it with mommy? Say stay beautiful, stay blessed, and don't forget how strong and powerful you are.